Hey, it's Chris from Slide Rule Racing today. I am going to be trying to pull the outdrive on my boat today, hopefully before it rains. I thought I'd video the process, see if this works out. I'm going to build a real quick, little, inexpensive stand that will help me support it and get it out, and we'll see how it goes. First, I'm starting with a $15 dolly from Harbor Freight, and so nice cheap base, and then I'm just going to build an inexpensive little structure above it to support the drive. So we're gonna use 3 pieces of 2x4 horizontally, one that will span across to the boards that the casters are tied to, and then 2 12-inch ones for my Volvo Duoprop drive on top and bottom. So I'm going to stack these here, and then we're going to measure from the top of that board to where the support will be to see how long I need to make the studs, basically, of this little frame. Okay, we're back. It's a few days later, and I had a whole lot of trouble getting the outdrive off. And so I wanted to talk about what I did, because I think this might help other people as well. So basically what I did for this drive, you take off the clips, as you saw, and then you actually push this pin out. And the back, that one's actually seized real good right now, so this is still a future problem for me, but you could take that pin out as well, and then the cylinders will come off. I did that. I took all 6 bolts off, all 6 nuts off. I took, as you saw, I took the steering cable and disconnected that from the shifter. But then the drive would not budge. So I raised everything up. I took the stand that we constructed out from underneath, and I've been working on trying to get this thing loosened up. I tried heat, as you can see, there's all charged. Tried getting a wedge in here. Nothing was working. You hear people can use the hydraulic trim cylinders to knock it loose, but mine was just going up and then getting all the way to the end of travel and not doing anything. So first I started with a piece of wood. The hydraulic cylinders had too much force, and they kind of split the wood no matter what I tried. And then I cut this piece of aluminum, and I just eyeballed it, cut it on my bandsaw, cut a little notch on the end, and I fit it right in here. And I've lowered the drive since, but or raised the drive since. But this was in here, like that. Okay, so again, just a block of aluminum. I cut a notch in here so it would sit here while I went up to the helm and hit the trim up. And as soon as I hit trim up, then the thing popped off and started moving out. So definitely wish I hadn't chewed up the edges here with the punch. I'm gonna have to clean those up before I put this all back together. But for the future, this is a much better way of freeing a drive that has years of saltwater corrosion on the bolts. So now we'll get back to getting the rest of this off with our stand. Okay, so now the stand is back in place, and now all we're going to do is we're going to raise the front of the bow until we get a little bit of pressure on the stand. And hopefully I can fight off the rest of the corrosion and get this thing out of here. No, it isn't. The shift cable is still hung up in there. That's what's holding us up. Okay, so now that the shift cable nut is properly taken off, let's try this again. Ah, much better. And there we go. Now, we can roll this into the shop. Thanks for watching.